for the Hexapod, I'm sure, but nonetheless, they're just tearing through these pickles. And meanwhile, in comes we have a Devastator out, don't we? Yes, we do. And the Hexapod is here as well with the Prodigy, so that's nice. And these guys. Oh, we have a Shockwave Artillery. Spectre went tier 4. Didn't see that. That's going to be nasty. Oh, please, please, please destroy that Hexapod. Oh, he's refocus firing the Hexapod. Focus fire the Hexapod with the Predators. They will die very quickly. I promise you. They will die very quickly. Railguns destroy Hexapods. And we have the Swarm coming in behind. Good God, this is a phenomenally played battle. Swarm coming in behind for Andre to take care of some of these snipers and infantry. Not any anti-air left, so these Devastators are going to be doing a great job. This whole time we've had cultists coming in, grabbing a Nevic, and this Hexapod goes down before it even gets a kill. All the tripods are down, however. Spectre has taken enough losses that he might not be able to push through this. If enough Disintegrators, no, he still has infantry, and man, this is just a perfectly balanced force here between the Rocket Squads, the Raptor Squads, and the Predators. And some of the previous stuff, that was a perfect EMP blast. Shockwave Artillery. This might, no, we're going to have enough, looks like, to maybe finish it off. This warship will go down, maybe. Yes, yeah, it's dead. Predators going through, destroying pretty much everything they can. How many Storm Riders do you have left? Gravity Stabilizer's down, so they're going to start taking damage. All the same, Tech is going to go down, all unit production, a lot of power, all of these. But, no, never mind, not all this Tech. But his tier 3 is definitely down. What is Andre going to do? He's got really almost nothing left. He's got his Warp Chasm, and that's about it. He's down on power. He's now tier 2. Last of this GDI offense is finally getting annihilated. Ooh, almost a heroic Predator. That would be nice. Unfortunately, it's not to be. We have a heroic Devastator, or Disintegrator squad. Or is that one Disintegrator that's heroic? That's a buzzer. Come on. Yes, we have a single heroic Disintegrator. I am giving you heroic Disintegrator of the game. Definitely. Yeah. That will be very annoying. Of course, it's really easy to single out Devastators or Disintegrators when they're heroic because of the giant purple beam. It's just like saying, here, I'm better than everyone else, kill me first. Yeah, that's what it says to me anyway. Maybe it's just something different to you. To each his own. I don't discriminate. Okay, so we have more Disintegrators coming through. AP ammo has not been purchased yet, which, considering the number of infantry... The Prodigy died at some point too, I'm guessing, because I haven't seen him around. Maybe he's creeping and sneaking and whatnot. We see Corruptors coming out from the Warp Chasm. Probably for just a quick, I don't know, combination with Disintegrators. Yeah, it's too late. Spectre's got this one. Double Barracks Rifle, or Rocket Spam, along with Juggernauts are now coming out. Still has a decent amount of Tiberium, even. Although I wouldn't count Andre out either. We have another Hexapod coming. This time with Corruptor support. So Corruptors are also really good at axing buildings, torching them. So along with more Disintegrators. Yeah, I was gonna say I was confused that AP ammo wasn't out yet, and that was a nice temporal wormhole there, making the Juggernauts moot. We still have a lot of Rocket Squads though, that barracks for them at least. Disintegrators are not gonna be able to. There's not. Oh, there is a bugger. Ooh, Hive. That'll get a good amount of kills, and we have EMP going down on. Probably the the Warp Chasm. Jeez, that has probably won. EMP has probably won the game for Spectre at this point. First with that first battle. Second with that Hexapod would have gotten out if it weren't for that EMP. And down goes his second construction yard. Another swarm axing all these missile squads. However, there is enough of the missile squads to take down the remaining Storm Riders. Disintegrators will get a few kills. There are enough Watchtowers around to axe those as well. Juggernauts will be able to come out with what's left. That's going to be GG. If you ask me, yep, Andre is cooked. Wow, that was beautiful. Pretty much perfectly played by Spectre, if you ask me. Although AP ammo might have been useful just for the sheer amount of infantry that he was seeing. All the same, he managed without it, so... By the way, please note the size of the shells for the Juggernauts to spell. I'd say that's bigger than a man, maybe 2. Maybe. Yeah, probably about bigger than 2. What is the MCV doing? The MCV feels left out because he never gets to be part of combat, so he's moving up. Just to feel loved. Gunwalker phase shift to take down some of these infantry. And the Juggernauts try to stomp on them in vain. And that one Juggernaut almost destroyed a few of its... What? Really? I did not know that could happen. Interesting. Juggernauts just stomped on, just walked over the... Apparently crushing works even if you're phase shifted. Did not know that. Interesting. Well, that was unlucky. Maybe Andre didn't know that either. So, Yeah, I've never seen a phase-fielded unit die like that before. That's honestly the first time. Meanwhile, the Juggernauts will sit back and pound things to submission. Lots of disintegrators. Plenty of disintegrators. Not gonna be enough, but a lot of them. And yeah, green blood going everywhere. Disintegrators dying. I don't know what happened to the heroic disintegrator again. I'd really like to see him come back. You can see V continually moving up. Alright, one Juggernaut goes down to disintegrators. And that's my turn. Well, I commend Andre for not giving up. He still has quite a bit of base left. He's tier 3 again. That's something. How's he doing on money? He's playing quite a bit. To be honest, Andre didn't play too hot this game, if you ask me. I mean, he played pretty well during the middle, but then that one massive attack where he lost his Hexapod and Prodigy and all of his cultists and all of his tripods kind of sealed the game for him. I feel like he could have made something out of that. Along with that early mecha harassment, really didn't do too much. Of course, not bashing Spectre at all. It was phenomenal. Or Andre, good God. That's got to be at least the 5th or 6th time I've said that. Anyway, not bashing Andre at all. He's a phenomenal player. But this is not an army you're going to beat easily. Yeah, Juggernauts plus lots of infantry equals. I'd like to see upgrades on the infantry, though. Oh, they do have composite armor. Although composite armor is kind of a waste when you have buzzers. So, is that heroic rocket squad in there somewhere? Or am I just going stir crazy? Yep, nope, just me. Getting weird. Andre's just trying to take as many with him as he can, apparently. Commendable. It's all good. Although, I think... I don't know if that was all the Buzzer Swarm that just killed all the infantry, or the Juggernauts who fired straight into their own army, but either way. I guess it's kind of easy to knock their way in the top of a giant 2-legged, 3-cannoned behemoth. Although technically behemoth is a whole other unit. I was trying to use it as a generic term, but that failed because it's actually a real unit. Another Hexapod coming out. This will be fun to see how long this lasts against 6 Juggernauts? 7 Juggernauts. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yes, I can count. 8 Juggernauts. Haha! Flanking from the disintegrators. Woohoo! Maybe gonna get a kill. Maybe. No, not even close. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 Juggernauts. Now, Hexapod won't even get out. Juggernauts will fire once, and I'll be like, boom, and it'll go down. So, yeah. Awesome game, though. Really, really nice to watch. And Andre has been defeated. Yeah, that was almost picture-perfect GDI playing there, if you ask me. It was also nice to not see an Orca. Actually, Spectre really doesn't do that at all, does he? He does the Spectre, or the, doesn't really go for an Orca rush or an Orca harassment. He doesn't harass at all, actually. To be, in the last few games of his I've watched. But all the same, he can pull it out. So, we can go back over these stats if you care to. So, units, yes, here we have the giant, this is kind of funny. You can see the disintegrator spams go up and down and up and down. And I'm guessing, yeah, Hereish was the even spot where everything died. And continued to go down as all of Spectre's predators died and died and died and died. Then it shot back up as he created more and so on and so forth. Structures, yada yada yada. That was the giant base attack in the top. And then it kept on going down and Spectre kept on going up. Resources, pretty much even. Spectre dropped a little bit in the mid-range here, and Andre had an advantage for the rest of the game, but I wouldn't say that was a huge disadvantage. And finally stats, 19 minutes, yada yada yada, missed about disintegrators, go figure, lost 100, 200, yeah. I mean, I always love how that works. He just created under 30, and yet he lost 202. Oh well. Kill-death ratio is really what's going to come down to it. And, yeah, that's the game. Tell me if you like the little after-game stats. I don't know, they're... Really? Andre only destroyed one structure of Spectre. Jeez. I usually don't even look at these myself, but sometimes there's some interesting stuff. But, yeah, that's, pretty telling. And the Inspector did gather more resources, actually, so... Average income, about the same. So it wasn't really a game of economy, it was just micro, in my opinion. So, tell me if you like the after-game debrief. If not, I'll just cut it out. But either way, this has been Captain Gerg. I hope you enjoyed this game between Spectre and Andre. And I don't know if this will be news or if this will have happened before I get this up, but I am no longer going to be the senior commentator for Kane's Wrath anymore. Sadly, that's a job that I'm no longer going to be fulfilling for you. However, I will be serving as your moderator on the Kane's Wrath forums. Currently, we don't have one, and so I figured I'd step into the spot. So, keeping the forums clear of idiots and morons has always been something I feel passionate about. So it'll be fun. So I'll still be around, and I'm sure that I'll still be making VODs. The badge is really just for kicks and giggles. It really doesn't say what I'm going to do. So, anyway, that's really not that big of news, but yeah, I'll be the moderator here for indefinitely, I suppose. I don't know when it's going to happen as soon as they mod me. Or if they decide not to, then I'll still be your senior commentator. But either way, I'll be around. So, wish you all the best. This has been Captain Berg signing off.